As our next speaker, it is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Daniel Kormoczi, advisor to the CEO at the Budapest Stock Exchange. A key player in Hungarian money and capital markets, Budapest Stock Exchange provides market players with access to financial resources and offers investors a broad range of investment instruments. Please welcome Mr. Kormoczi, who will share some interesting facts and figures on Hungary and its markets.
First of all, welcome to everyone, and I would like to already thank you for the few minutes and time you will spend with me next when I will introduce you to the Budapest Stock Exchange. To start with, I would like to tell you a few words about our economy and to introduce you to the main economic figures of Hungary, because our economy did perform quite well in the past years. As a result of the economic growth, our market outperformed the European Union average because the GDP grew with about 46% in the past 10 years. Can I ask the previous slide, please, to show? Thank you very much. This is on me. So, and we did exceed the European Union's average with outperforming the economies, and our GDP per capita ended up at $17,000 by the end of last year. We are a nation with a population of about 10 million people, and about 30% of our population have a university degree. On the bottom of the slide, you can see the main economic indicators of our country, which were appreciated by the investors in the past years. But of course, COVID-19 did leave a mark on our economic figures as well. Our country has solid ratings by the main rating agencies, Moody's at Ba3, and by both Fitch and S&P Global, it's BBB. On the bottom, you can see the base rate of the National Bank of Hungary, which stands at 0.6%, the lowest in the Central European region. And you can also see the exchange rate evolving during the past years, which did depreciate in the past years, especially this year. Hungary's capital market in the region is the second largest. We are following Poland, which is the largest economy in the region and also the largest capital market they have. And our country is followed by the Czech Republic, the third largest capital market, and also the former Yugoslavian countries, Bulgaria, Romania. They do have their own separate capital markets as well. The daily average turnover of the Hungarian Stock Exchange today is 40 million euro per day. Jumping on the main economic or main market indicators of Budapest Stock Exchange, you can see that the price per earnings, the PE ratio of the companies listed on Budapest Stock Exchange have been between 10 and 15, which is significantly lower than the ones in the Western European markets, you can see. And at the same time, these companies did pay a dividend rate between 2 and 2.5% to the investors. Our trading system runs on the Xetra platform, which is a German-owned trading platform, and it is widely used in Western Europe and also Eastern Europe by several other countries such as Austria, Germany, Czech Republic, Bulgaria, and this is appreciated by the investors who wish to access our market. We run on a continuous trading model, which means that during the day the trading is going on all the time, and there is an auction at the beginning, at the end of the trading session. Altogether, we have about 85 listed companies, equities and bonds. There are 25 brokerage houses who are members on our market, and our stock exchange is 81% owned by MNB, the Central Bank of Hungary. It is also worth noting that our market is fairly concentrated, which means that most of the trading takes place in four main names, four companies. We can say that our market is dominated by foreign investors, both in terms of the turnover and in terms of ownership structure of the Hungarian shares. And it is also worth noting that about 70% of the trading does take place on Budapest Stock Exchange of all the Hungarian shares. We have several types of products available for investing: equities, bonds, commodities, and also investors can access MTFs and a derivatives section. And finally, it is also important to mention that we do have a focus on SME companies in the past years. We offer a whole ecosystem to list and access capital for SME companies. Thank you very much.